Hello world, hello friends, how are you guys doing? Um, I have a very interesting topic, and in general I've felt this strong pull, this strong call to make content right now, going forward, and the message or the topic that I want to talk about today with you is this whole topic of black and white, categorizing 0 and 1, this whole amplifying and making people go against each other and dividing instead of uniting. That's actually exactly what we need right now. And so I'm not just particularly talking about this whole vax and anti-vax and are you vaccinated, are you unvaccinated? If you're vaccinated, that means you're a sheep following everything that the government says. If you're unvaccinated, that means that you don't know what you're doing, you're a danger to society. Like this whole notion of dividing people, and also these assumptions of if you decided to do something or not decided to do something, that means that you're all the same. Like there are so many people across the spectrum. There are so many people that have a reason, they have a good reason why they're getting vaccinated. There are so many people that have a very good reason why they're not getting vaccinated, and we have to see people for what they are as an individual, and not because of one decision they made to then judge against them, which also actually shows something within ourselves. When we judge others, usually that's a mirror of our own insecurities. And not only do we have to look at ourselves, why we do that, but also we need to come together. So if you now see as, okay, this whole situation is creating two worlds, like this whole two-tier society. I'm pretty sure you heard about people talking about it and labeling as such. But if you now see it as that is created on purpose to divide people or not, actually this doesn't matter where your point on this is. Because no matter if you think of it being created on purpose, like to divide people or not, it is happening. People are divided. And we need to unite. Especially now, like this is now a time where we see we have to come together as people and not let fear, this is another reason, like not let fear overcome all of us, and let fear dominate the world. Like that's not the message of anyone that has been achieving great things on a, let's call it, on a spiritual realm. They never spoke of a message of fear, right? It was always coming out of a place of love. And that's what we all need to do right now. We all need to transcend this whole story of what decision you made. Are you vaccinated, unvaccinated? Are you for this politician? Are you against that politician? Like we have to transcend all of this and come together as humanity, and seeing everyone for what they are, and not for simple decisions that they have made that maybe you would have done otherwise, that then triggers you. We have to see past that and see everyone in the space of light, in the space of love. And when we do that, there is no room for fear. There's no, like, you don't see anyone as a threat. Like if you operate from your heart, there's no way you, like, you know, there's a saying, you can't be grateful and angry at the same time. It's just simply not possible. It's especially in these times when you tap into the higher vibration emotions, like gratitude, like love, like joy, like compassion, and transcend all these lower vibration emotions and frequencies. You're not only doing great for you, for yourself, for your body, for mind and soul, but also for others, the people around you, and actually on an energetic, spiritual realm, more than just your immediate environment. And when we transcend that together, especially in a place where the society or the world is right now, then we get to a new place. I'm not talking about the New World Order, which is funnily enough now being spoken about in politics, but no, we're getting to a new place where we actually come together as humans, like unite as a global humanity, like as a whole. And we're seeing bits and pieces of that, especially now with the internet being able to connect people throughout the whole world. And but we, like, what I really want to get across, and that's so dear to my heart, is that where did this start, that we stop seeing someone for what they are, like the love, where's the love is the famous song is called, right? Like it's all switched up by, basically it's swapped with fear within 1.5, pretty much 18 months, or a little bit over maybe, so under 2 years. And we have to not only get back to where we were, but now see this. I actually see that as an opportunity, because that points out that how easy it is to get divided. And that's what we need to avoid, to actually transcend this whole story. Not just the story that's been told, but this whole situation that we're all going through right now. And instead of being dehumanized, we actually have to tap more into that, to show compassion, to show empathy with everyone that's going through some mental problems right now, like, which is crazy what is happening on that realm right now as well. So if we can all just take one step back of judging someone for what they have done or what they have not done. Let's just take the topic of the vaccination. Up until a couple months where this whole thing rolled out, you wouldn't have known, right? What someone, most probably I wouldn't know what my neighbor or my best friend or most people in my life, what vaccinations they had in their life. You know, like, that's never been a thing. And just to transcend the topic of vaccinations, but it's funny that this is now a topic where people get riled up about. And it hasn't been like that in the past, and I don't see a need for people judging each other right now. And I do see the point. I'm not oblivious to it. I know why that is happening, because people have that identity within themselves that they then feel like is being under threat if someone else is doing something different. Because I made a decision, and then I say, how can you be so stupid to not do the same decision as I did? But I'm not going around and tell people, I'm taking cold showers. Why are you taking not cold showers? Like, that's so stupid. And judging people for the decision that out of my personal experience is, which I actually do, cold showers, out of my personal experience has so many benefits, I wouldn't go out and judge people for not doing it and not seeing the benefit or not following through on it. And also, by the way, you're also not convincing someone with your point by pointing out how wrong they are. That's just on a general statement. Like, if I tell you you're wrong in not eating a plant-based diet, or you're wrong in not taking cold showers, or you're wrong in taking a vaccine, or you're wrong in supporting this politician, whatever it is, if I'm telling you you're wrong in doing that, you should do what I do, what's your first reaction? You feel under threat. You're not gonna follow what I'm telling you. Because I'm not coming from a place of love and care about you. I'm actually, the reason why I tell you this in that scenario would be because I want to convert you or want to prove to you that I'm right. And that never works. Not only is that I'm not coming from a place of love, it also doesn't help the situation, and it doesn't convert the other person, doesn't make the other person believe what you're saying. But when you actually care about the other person and tell them, look, maybe you show the benefits of a certain lifestyle that you have, what that brought to you, and then maybe apply what you learned or what you've been through to what they actually struggle with. And if they see a benefit, if you make it about them, if you can show that there's a benefit for them, let's say eating more vegetables or fruits, because they have a certain health issue and that can tackle that, then there is a real option, or there's a real chance that they might actually do it, because you care about their situation and not care to be right about what you're trying to tell them or what you're trying to bring across. Hi, that was also a little rant, but it's like so dear to my heart. Like, it really needs to go out, and I just hope that some people find this valuable and appreciate this being out there. But I just find this is lacking in a lot of content. A lot of this discussion is lacking this whole, where's this, not just the gray area, but where's the time to actually see something for what it is? We're very quick in putting it in a drawer. Like, is it the top drawer or is it the bottom drawer? Is it the left or is it the right? Is it black or is it white? Is it 1 or is it 0? Like, that's not how the world works. Everyone is different. Everything is different. There's so many things across the spectrum. And we're just being lazy. I mean, psychologically, or like from evolution, that's how we are wired. Like, we think in categories because it is, from our brain, a tactic to reduce energy. Like, it's actually scientifically proven that if we use things like category thinking and labeling things, it saves energy. So it's smart evolution-wise. However, it's not really serving us. It's not serving us. And I just want this to be in the conversation, that where is the love, and where is the objective perception of something or someone for what it is, or for who they are, without judgment and without putting it in any spot. And that comes from a place of love, and that comes from a place of listening and looking at something or someone without judgment, and with one step back before we go through our head whatever comes up with us. I really hope that someone enjoys this, and really I really enjoyed this, and I will keep it up probably once a week. That's my plan right now. So that means I will see you next week. Okay, have a good one. All the love, all the best to you.